Hello and welcome back to what used to be Female Filmmaker Friday, but I've been releasing these on Tuesdays, so whatever. My name is Kate Hackett. I'm an actor, writer, and a producer here in Los Angeles. If you are new here, don't forget to click the subscribe button. And if you are not new, welcome back. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you like what we're talking about today. And what we are talking about today is how to make an actor website. If you are not already one of my patrons, please join me at katehackett.com/patronage. Let's get started. So today we're just gonna walk through the elements of what you definitely, absolutely, positively need on your actor website. I did a big rehaul earlier this year, so I wanna first thank Rami for helping me completely redo everything. She redid everything. And my wonderful patron George, who helped me troubleshoot any issues that I created when I went back in and started tinkering. So big important piece of advice, unless you are a web designer of some kind, please prepare to pay for your actor website redesign because it is your professional page and it needs to look nice. You, like I, may have acquired an extremely excellent HTML capability back when Angel Fire was all the rage and you created a musical theater webpage to showcase your love of Phantom of the Opera. However, HTML languages and the internet in general has evolved. You have not. Pay some money. So the hardest thing for me to finagle was dealing with my multi-hyphenate. Because I do many things in the industry, I wanted katehackett.com to be kind of a one-stop shop for all of them, and it needed to be done as cleanly as possible. But I also didn't want to confuse potential representation or casting directors by squishing them all together and making it seem like I didn't know what I was at any given point in time. So we decided to split up my page into an actor section, a writer section, and a producer section, and give me a super cool landing page that touches on all three to introduce me. I filled it with still images and quotes from top tier press that I loved to talk about my acting, my writing, and my producing. For ease, if a user scrolls down, they also can see my reels and my social media because again, I did start primarily as an actor and that was and is kind of where my focus has been for the last many years. For this tutorial, we're just gonna focus on the actor page, so let's go ahead and click that. So, what exactly belongs on your actor site? Bare minimum headshot and resume. You'll also wanna stick your reels up there if you've got them and maybe a bio. So let's go through what I have on mine one by one so you can see examples of everything. First, I give a brief explanation of my type. Your type is just what you tend to play, what's easy to cast you as. That can be a whole nother video, so let's keep going. Immediately after, I have my comedic and dramatic reels. I've been doing this for a really long time, so I have enough footage to really be able to split them up like that. But if you don't, it's okay to just have one reel. Again, reels are a whole other topic, so we can talk about that as well in another video if you want. Let me know below if that's something that would interest you. Otherwise, you want to put your most recognizable stuff first and try to keep it as short as possible. And then I have my headshots. I keep my most recent, most used photos, comedic and dramatic, commercial and theatrical, in one line, easy to see, and that's it. Those are my shots. Bam, done. So following those, I have something that's kind of cool and I really enjoyed. It's an interactive resume. We figured out how to put pictures from each project, and when you hover over it, the text reveals information about the project. Then you can click through to visit the project if it's online, so it's really super easy to see the thing that got made. It's also really great for special skills because you can just click through and it takes you to a video of me doing the skills. So if you wanted to see me singing opera, it's very easy to do so. I also included an old school PDF resume. If you have a cool feature, make sure that you give the option to do it the older way, just in case. It's also good in case people are on their phones and just want to see the titles of stuff that you've done. At the end of that resume, I also list all of my special skills and awards directly since that can be harder to film. So even though I have footage of me singing opera, I also list it below just to make sure that it's clear. I find it easiest to give an umbrella for each skill section and then list all of the items in a line. Following that, I have a local hire line, and that's really important. It tells casting if you can get yourself somewhere and pay your way to work locally. So if you have family, like I do in New York, I can say I can work locally because I can just stay with my family, I'll pay for my own ticket. It may or may not be worth the cost, but it might be a good idea when you're just starting out because it lets you add that line to your resume if you book a part. the event that you cannot afford to fly yourself or house yourself somewhere, don't list it. Then all the way down at the bottom, I have my formal bio, followed by an informal one that gives a little bit more of my personality. Following that, I have links to my biggest shows, all of my social media, plus Actors Access and IMDb, because this is, after all, my actor page. You also want to make sure that there is some way to contact you. Twitter is not the preferred medium, so if you don't have a contact page split off like I do, make sure that you've listed your or your representation's contact information. Because I have representation and it gets a little crowded on the page, I split off my contact page and put it over here. That is what is on my actor website. I would love to know, if you're a fellow actor, what you decided to put on yours, or if you're just starting out, what elements you think might be valuable that maybe I missed or that I covered. I would just love to hear from you. Leave a comment below with questions you have about the industry, things you want me to talk about. I would love to have a nice pile of videos for you guys. If you are not a patron, please join me at katehackett.com/patronage in order to help me make videos like this and make actual acting things that I make, because that's what I moved here to do. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much.